Well, I have a talent for failing. It's a weird talent to have, and it actually took me years to see it as a talent. It first started with my own mother persuading me to take on swimming. At the time, I didn't have much reason to refuse, so I said yes. And I diligently went to my swimming class twice a week. My mother was successful in planting her first seed for my failure. But we'll get back to swimming later on. My mother was very sneaky in her ways of developing my skill. When I was little, and if I wanted to try something, she would try all she can to allow me to try that particular thing. So when I was little, I was allowed to do kendo, judo, taekwondo, acting, playing the tennis, and so much more. This ample amount of activities provided me plenty of materials for failing. This was exactly the habit and attitude that cultivated my skill. To fail, you must first try. It's that simple. So I tried and failed a lot. I can't count how many contests I tried out and failed, all the sports teams that I tried out and failed, and of course, there's too many embarrassing moments of mine where I tried to improve myself and failed. However, there are contests I won, there is a sports team I made the cut for, and there are even moments of embarrassment that turned into personal triumph. In the end, I realized that success and failure is a numbers game. If I fail a lot, I was bound to succeed once or twice. Also, failure in itself wasn't all so bad. After all, success and failure is just a label that we use to label events. It's just a subjective matter. Flunking a test doesn't really mean failure. It could be viewed as a success in telling you what you didn't know about that subject. Now, going back to swimming, my mother was successful in planting her first seed because swimming is my first real failure. Swimming class became increasingly rigorous as time went by. I later found out that I was swimming with older kids who were preparing to become professional swimmers. Naturally, these practices were intense and grueling, and they were accompanied by intimidating stopwatches. The stopwatches were what killed me in the end. I just couldn't make my freestyle time limit. And this went on for a whole year until I just quit. I just quit, and my mother didn't say anything. She wasn't happy or mad. All she said to me was, "You're going to fail a lot in your life, and quitting is only going to help that." Now, honestly, I've been using my talent for failing too well lately, so I needed a break. So I don't know how many times I rewrote this script or wrote other scripts and just simulated what will happen when I'm up here on stage. What if I come up on stage and just blank out? Well, nothing will actually happen. Yes, I will be humiliated in front of all of you, and yes, I probably won't get a prize, but absolutely nothing will happen. The same thing happened to me in swimming. I quit my semi-professional swimming career, and I swore that I would never wear swim trunks again. But when I did, I became a professional lifeguard, a water polo player, and win second prize in the swimming competition. It's a grand achievement for a player who couldn't make his freestyle limit. In the end, I realized that my few successes were because of my failures. So I will enjoy my failures like my successes, because both of them are what makes up my life. In the end, I tend to have as much of it as possible. Thank you.